Okay, today we're going to share about the six healing sound. Okay, in Chinese called 六字诀. Six healing sounds is a high tech in Chinese civilizations. It is extremely high tech, and it tracks down to a few thousand years ago. Okay. So since 1,000 years ago, six healing sound have been practiced in Buddhism, in Taoism, in Confucian, and in the Chinese medicine field. This six healing sound be able to retune the organs, the internal organs of the body, and it be able to balance the qi of the body. So this is one of the high-tech, which is very powerful in the Chinese medicines field. Okay, so in Chinese medicines, or in Chinese martial art tradition, you have three very important technology there. One is the Yi Jing Jing from Shaolin, or Yi Jing Jing, which is the sinew changing sutra. The second is the bone marrow. Okay, the bone marrow washing, or Xi Sui Jing. The third one is the six healing sound, 六字诀. So each of them have a different characteristics and a different field which it is a good into. Okay, for example, the Yi Jing Jing be able to align your body, the bone structures, and so forth. Okay, the Xi Sui Jing be able to heal your bone marrows. Okay, and reactivate it. The flow and so forth. Okay, working with the bones and so forth. Okay, the 六字诀 is for the internal organs, to balance the qi and the reactivate or fine-tune the internal organs. Okay, so the 六字诀 is very famous even 1,000 years ago, where the Chinese Buddhist monk incorporate this 六字诀 into their training of the Samatha and Vipassana. Okay, so there is a lecture, a discourse on the 小止观 of Tiantai sect. Okay, within the 小止观, which is teaching the a short teaching in the Vipassana and Samatha, including 六字诀 inside the chapter which is about healing the body. And of course, later on, one can find some scripture in Shaolin which is using it for healing the internal injury. Okay, and so what is this six healing sound? There are different versions and so forth. However, there always has a transmissions from lineage from 1,000 years ago. Okay, so one will have the track record to know, how it is practiced before and so forth, and how it evolved. In the history of the six healing sound, since 1,000 years ago, things get refined and more. Okay, when we go through different dynasty of China and different smart people, so it is a refined technology. It's not like you find it in 1,000 years ago and keep that the same. No, the core is like that, but it refined, make it even better, make it even better, make it even better. Okay, so what I want to discuss with you or share with you today is to tell you what it is instead of tell you how to do it. And again, because this is medical significant, so you need to have an experienced teacher who really know what he's doing to practice this. Okay, so they know what it is and how to coach you. Okay. But with this video, you know what it is, you see the big picture, and you kind of know what is, so you won't go into wrong directions, okay? So that's the notion for it. And I really thinking, if this 6 healing sound technology can be brought to the West, you can save a lot of people, cut a lot of medical bills, helping a lot of people, okay? Because what this 6 healing sound can do is, if one have time to practice it, it for sure will do good, because for one health, because there has been so 1,000 years of track records. Okay, when there's a lack of medicines and so forth, this 6 healing sounds is a good medicine. Okay. So 6 healing sounds, okay. I learned the 6 healing sounds from Ma Li Tang lineage, okay. Dr. Ma Li Tang lineage. Dr. Ma Li Tang is a very famous traditional Chinese martial artist, traditional Chinese medicine, medical doctor, Chinese the Qigong, okay. And he's active and famous in the start from 1930s to he passed away in the 1980s. Okay, so he got the transmissions of this 6 healing sound, the Liu Zhijue, from his teacher, which is based on the Confucian traditions. Okay, so yes, there's a transmission lineage there from the Sifu to the teacher to the student to the teacher, and keep refining and up to today. So Dr. Ma Li Tang have used the 6 healing sound to heal a lot of people in China with the various issues, and when medicines lack and so forth. And so when in his old age, Dr. Ma Li Tang, instead of going to be like a normal traditional Chinese medicine doctor to give herbs to people, he rather train people in the 6 healing sounds, so people heal themselves. Okay. Because he thought that he is too old already, he doesn't have all the energy to take care of everybody, but so he can open a class teaching everybody, so he can reach to a lot of people. So that's the 6 healing sounds. So I learned from Ma Li Tang's lineage, and from Ma Li Tang doctors, Ma Li Tang's student. Okay, so since I don't see it in the West a lot, so I like to describe what it is in according to what I understand and my practice. Okay, and my teacher is the Luo Laoshi from the Sichuan province. Okay, so Luo Laoshi learned from Ma Li Tang, and I learned from Luo Laoshi, and I get checked from him. Verified from him for my practice and so forth. And so he's my teacher. Okay. So let's talk about 6 healing sound. Okay. 6 healing sound have many different layers. Okay. The 6 healing sounds alone is a breathing method. The Chinese call it Tu Na Fa. Inhale, exhale. Okay. So the notion is by saying 6 different character or making 6 different type of a sound accompanied with breathing, that it be able to balance and fine-tune the internal organs. Okay. Now, so you have the 5 organs, okay, which is the liver, which is the heart, which is the stomach, spleen, which is the lung, which is the kidney, and the 6 sounds is for the cavity within your body. Okay. So by saying each character, okay, or each words, you handle a different organs. Okay. Now the 6th sound, number 6 one, is for handling the cavity. Okay. Or the 三焦. Okay. Now, so the bottom line is this. The bottom line is, first, one must get into a relaxed state. Okay, let me make an example for what is analogy. What happened? Say if you have a flute, you know the flute. You have different hole there, which making different sound. You have the flute chamber, and then you have the hole where you blow into it. Okay, you have the hand which is you push in here, yeah, the touching the hole, and then you have the hole which is you blow into it, and then you have the chamber. Okay, so if you think about that, it's like this. The body has to be in a very quiet, loose state. It is like preparing for the flute chamber, so that it's clear. Okay. The second thing is the lower abs breathing. That is like blowing into the hole to make the sound. Okay. And that is a different mouth shape. Okay. Let me explain later what I mean by mouth shape. Which is like your hole, which you push differently. So by you push different angle with your hand, push different hole, you blow into it, okay, and you have chamber, and then you make different sound. Okay, so that is the way how you you want to see this the 6 healing sound practice is. Okay. Okay, so I go through with you one by one. So the chamber, okay, like the flute chamber, the body. The body has to have a prerequisite. The body has to get into the loose, quiet, natural state. Loose meaning the whole body has to be loose. Quiet, the mind has to be quiet, so the nervous system quiet down. Breathing has to be natural. Okay. But the breathing has to be natural. This breathing, as we talk about the blowing the flute, it has to be lower abs breathing. If this is my navel, this is my pubic bones here. The lower abs is like this. It's in this area. Okay. So it is. I know. Try to show you what it is. Okay. So you have to have inhale, expand, exhale. Very natural kind of breathing. Okay, very natural kind of breathing. That is what you use to blow to blow the flute. Okay. So for this breathing, there's a few things happen. One is the huiying when you exhale, when your lower stomach get in, your huiying push up. And your weight is distributed a little bit to move back to the heel side. Okay, so it's inhale, exhale, a little bit like this type of stuff. Okay, so that is the definitions of natural lower abdomen breathing. Okay, you need to have those kinds of things trained. Okay, without those type of stuff, you will not be able to have an effective six healing sound practice. Okay, let me check this a little bit. Okay, so you need that. Okay, so first you need to relax your body. Your mind has to be quiet, so all your internal organs can be relaxed and your chi and everything can be balanced because you're in silence. The second is you activate the lower abs breathing, okay, where your weight shifting back to your to your heel a little bit, okay. That give you a maximum inhale and exhale capability. Okay, so the third one is your mouth, okay, which is making this sound. Okay, so we say that the sound shi is for liver, ke is for heart, hu is for spleen and stomach, xie is for lung, cui is for kidney, xi is for the cavity or the sanjiao. Okay, now, however, it is not that sound, which is it is a sound, but it's not only just the sound. For example, the shi, if you just doing the shi is not it. Okay, one need to do this. Okay, this is a very simple example for you. Okay, like the lips being pulled out like this. Okay, it's like you close your lips a little bit, pull it, like you try to make a dimple here. Your tongue, okay, your tongue, suck in a little bit, pull in. Okay, so while you're doing this, shi, I said shi. Okay, so the sound and the mouth. Okay, so let me show you again. Shi. Okay. Now, for the liver, okay, let me get back to this thing first. So you need to have the mouth shape. We call the mouth shape, meaning that you close your mouth a little bit, you stretch to sideways, you pull your tongue. Okay, mouth shape and the tongue. Okay, and this is not, you're not using your throat, but the mouth, the lips, and the tongue. Okay. And then it says shi, shi, shi. Okay, that is how you make the sound. Okay, and when you make the sound shi, it is actually not using this mouth to force it, but it is like while you are exhaling. Shi. Now, you're making sound only when you're beginner, when you let the teacher check whether you're doing it properly or not. So the teacher will look at your mouth shape, your tongue positions, and then listen to the sound you make. But after, when you're fluent, you're not. You're just doing this. Okay. So that is how it is practiced. It's not, you don't make sounds. Okay, you just doing that way. Now, in the liver, okay, accompanied with the shi sound, you need to open your eyes, okay, because eyes link to your to the liver. So normally they do this. Okay. Again, one must not force it. So, and not make sound either. Just when you exhale, while you exhale, you do this. Okay, so that's how to make the shi sound. Okay, but it's not shi, right? It is a type of breathing. Exhale, and then you make that type of I'll call that the type of the exhaling. Okay, I think it's better to call it that type of exhaling. The three type of exhaling with your mouth instead with your exhale with your nose. Okay, and the same thing like in the ke, for the heart, ke is actually the sound ke is only a part of it for checking. Ke, the proper way of making ke is you put your tongue on the lower inside your mouth, your tooth, okay? You pull this jaw down with above, not moving here, not moving on the top, but so you use a little bit tongue, but the tongue has to be you use the throat, okay, but the throat has to be relaxed, okay. So it's like it's not it's okay. So the above the top jaw is not moving, but is the bottom jaw drop down, you pull back, okay, and then you open your mouth, and then the tongue is behind your tooth there, and then your throat is relaxing inside there. Okay. So what happens is that if you say like the liver, if your body is aligned, meaning your body is relaxed, your mind is in silence, okay, and your breathing is proper under there, okay, everything is relaxed. When you say so what happened at that time? You feel the sensations on your liver area. Okay, you need to get into that. So as what I said, like a flute play, right? You push the proper hole there. You blow it there. You have a good chamber, and you depend on what you push with your hand, the sound will come out according to it. And when you do ke for the heart, ke, this side, you feel the sensation. Okay? So you don't have to think about anything. As soon as the body is relaxed and quiet, the mind is silence, okay, your breathing is proper, and then your mouth, the mouth shape, the tongue handling, and the jaw handling is proper. When you say it, it automatically will reach to the different organs. Okay. Now, another thing is this, because this is a 吐纳法, or inhale exhale technology or method. So what happened is one usually started with exhale, not started with inhale. Say for this ke, you exhale the detox. Exhale with the exhale you detox the heart. Okay, detox it until the end of the exhale, and you relax. You inhale, then you inhale into the fresh, good qi into your body, breathing of qi or oxygen into the part. Okay, so the notion is you use the sound, you use the exhale to detox the organs, okay, and then you relax down, you inhale, you let the fresh to come in. So you say that you 吐故纳新, meaning that you exhale the old, okay, the one which you don't want, and you inhale the fresh, okay. So that is what it is. So when you do 6 healing sound, you don't inhale first and exhale. No, you exhale first, detox, and then you let it automatically inhale. Okay. So this has to be nature. It's not although it is using different sound to influence different organs, but this still has to be nature. Okay. When you exhale, has to be nature. So it is like replacing your nose with your different mouth shape. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, and the mind has to be quiet and in silence, so that the nervous systems and everything is in the quiet proper states. Okay, so you're not trying to control anything. Okay, and you're not trying to make any vibrations or anything. No, because the requirement is make sure that the chamber of the fluid or your body is relaxed. Make sure that your blowing system is proper, and then your the mouth shape, or your tongue, your throat control. So it's like you're playing the flute. Okay, so that's what it is. It is there. Okay, now since there's 6 character there, the 6th character is an arrangement from liver, first the liver, and then the heart, and then the stomach, and then the lung, and then the kidney. It is the 5 elements arrangement there. There is a significant there. One must not jumping around with this thing, because that can cause imbalance. Okay, and so the last one is the sanjiao, or the cavity. So you need to do the 6th character as it is. Okay, like from the liver, tune the liver, tune the heart, tune the stomach, tune the lung, and then the kidney and the sanjiao to regulate it. Okay, and then come back. Okay, so every time, usually people do 6 times of the liver, 6 times of the heart, so forth, until you go to the kidney, and then you do the sanjiao, or the cavity, and then it repeats like that. So 6 for 6 inhale, exhale per character or per sound, and you have 6 of them, so you totally do a 36. That is 1 set. Okay, and usually when people want to healing, usually people do 3 sets in the morning and 3 sets in the afternoon or night, and that will 3 sets will cost you about 45 minutes. Okay, so 1 set is about for 15 minutes. You need to get into the silence, and then for the advance, your tongue can get heat up and so forth, and before you do those kind of stuff. Okay, so this is the tuna. Okay, and for the beginner and for a very safe way of practice. And later on, people can use different ladder to fine-tune different organs, but that is not recommended if you don't have a teacher. But no matter what, you need to do the complete sets, at least 2 sets, before you can practice the individual sound. It is trouble if you don't do true set, then go to each individual sound, because you do not know how your body reacts. And even doctors, sometimes they do not know how the body each influence the other. So the 6th sound here is actually both is a systemic design where it takes care of the whole, and also it is take care of individual. Okay. So when people don't know what is the sickness and how to cure the sickness, they do this 3 sets, okay, or even more. But then people must not doing more than that, because that might drain the internal energy and so forth. So in the usual track records, when we understand today, okay, for hundreds of thousands years of history, is that 3 in the morning, 3 at the night, and maybe 3 more in the afternoon, in the lunchtime. Okay, but that still need teacher to watch over. Okay, you don't want to go overdo. Okay, now that is for the holistic, and then this is the as well as I said, this is a tunafa, inhale and exhale method. Okay, based on you can call it oxygen or so forth. That's fine, or qi, and so actually it involve oxygen, involve qi, and involve a lot of things there. And you know that when you do the lower abs breathing, you will increase your your breathing volume by a few x, up to 5-6x of your normal breathing. So that will give you a lot of oxygen and so forth, increasing. Okay. Now that is the what do you call it? The tuna element. Okay. Now let me go with this first. Now, then on top of this tuna, in order to make it more effective, where this is the motion coming in. For example, the liver, it add, when you say she, there is, with the motion it add the flow of the qi and the blood even more. Okay, but it's based on one has to master the tuna, the first section, the first element first. This is just for boosting to make it more effective. Okay, and say this is the liver, and this is the heart. Okay, this is the heart. Okay, and for the stomach. Okay, in the real life, you don't give that sound. Okay, you don't really do that. Say heart. Okay, so that's how it is. So let me show you, you know, in the real life how the thing, so you can see. Just get the silence first. Maybe show it this way is better. So that's how it is now in the real life. You don't say the sound, okay, and so forth. So now, after this one, to make it, to boost the effect, okay, and increase the flow of the qi and so forth, okay, then it comes the third, the third level, the third increasing, which is when after one's practice, including the movement, and when the body, the dantian, get heated up and the qi come, one use visualization to lead the qi in different various meridians. Okay, so if I say qi, I lead the liver meridian up, okay, and the lung meridian. Okay, so there is the third layer. Now, one must not practice this type of using visualization of mind to leading the qi until the qi come up. Okay, so one need to practice this this tuna breathing, inhale, exhale kind of thing with the proper sound, and then with the motion again and again. Okay, that is good enough for the healing. And when you go advanced level, the qi exists and then surface, and then you go that way. Okay, so it is first is tuna. Tuna itself, even if when people in the Mali Tang's doctor's records, even when people who is sick in the hospital who cannot move, they just lay down on the bed, put their hand on the dantian, and say that practice the six healing sound. That will they will give a good effect. And then later on, when he get better, he can use the hand. And then when he get better, then the qi come, and then they handling the qi. So it's a 3-level, okay. And so that's how the six healing sound. And always after people practice this, people will close it and stay in silence for 15 minutes or 20 minutes, okay, to let the body get back to the nature, and then to restore its own balance. Okay, so this is how six healing sound is practiced. Okay, so there's no mysterious there, and no vibrations or try to make different kind of gimmick. No, if you have a proper breathing, proper body alignment, you have a loose body, proper breathing, okay, and a proper mouth. When you say the words, the area, the locations of the organs will be activated. Okay, there's the breathing, and then you exhale or detox the thing you don't want, and then you naturally let it inhale to get the fresh one. Both you have to do in the proper way, and then the natural way. And then you must practice to fight all the 6 letters in sequence, not jumping around or mess up, or using one letter or 2 letters. Okay, because that can imbalance the whole body. It's like a medicine. Whatever can heal, whatever can cause trouble either. So another way is when you exhale, you cannot using like really sound, this kind of thing. That actually is dissipating too much, and again that will cause issue. Okay. Now and then after that, once once you get into the be able to handling well, then you do the motion to increase the flow and the balancing and the effectiveness. And then some days when you feel the heat flowing, then you lead the qi with your mind to have another level of balancing and effect. Okay, and then at the end you close it, you let it get back to the silence, okay, and let it balance itself. Okay, so if you see that it starts from the balancing, and then each different character, okay, fine-tune each different character, and then when the whole system fine-tune, you go back to the silence and let it more fine-tune itself. Okay, so this is how 6 healing sound. Okay, I hope that I give you guys a snapshot of what it is practiced in Mali Tang teaching, and this is the thing which is people using in China when there's no medicines, or when there's for internal injury or different unknown sickness and so forth. Okay, so this for today.